This story is for people who are going through changes, maybe people who are going through like big changes in their life. They're struggling with a new disease that they're going through. But this is my personal story. Um, when I was in middle school, I was having a fantastic time. I was having the time of my life. I was with my friends. I would do all this sort of stuff. I felt very confident in myself, and I felt very confident in my ability to do other things. To run, to play, to everything. I was great at it, at all of it. But there came a time when I started feeling sick. I didn't feel too great. And my stomach started churning and all that stuff. And it's because my stomach wouldn't allow me to do certain things. I wasn't excelling in sports like I was. I wasn't excelling with my friends as I once was. I had very short social timer before my stomach got bad and all that sort of stuff. And I was trying to figure out what this was. Well, I figured out that I had Crohn's disease. When I found out, I was devastated. I was like, I always thought of myself as kind of like a great example of like what a person should be like healthy-wise. I was running, I was playing, I was doing all sorts of these things. I was having a great time, and then this debilitating disease comes along, and I was like, just kicks it down the road. But I had to learn how to deal with that. I remember the first time I had to deal with it was in cross country. And I remember I could run for so long, like miles and miles and miles. But when I got Crohn's disease, I couldn't run more than half a mile before, having to go. And I couldn't do it anymore. And I was devastated, couldn't do anything. And I had lots of talks with my parents, with my coach, with everyone in my family about how I could confront this. Over time, as it developed, I got better with myself. I remember it was a race, middle of the race. I got hurt by Crohn's disease. I just couldn't do it anymore. And I realized, you know what? This is my life. This is my life. This is what I'm going to be like for the rest of my life. And I accepted it all in that moment. And it was just like, this is who I am. It's just how it's going to be. And I got medication, and everything turned out a lot better than it was. So yeah, if you're ever struggling with anything bad, then there's my story of accepting my disease.